Hi guys, I'm Gabrielle and I'm super excited you ended up over here. Now, the big question is, are you doing the big chomp and how? You guys have commented under my videos and I'm going to do another Mrs. Clean Baldy Perfect shave, yeah? I've been bald since 2015, so it's been years, okay? Years. And throughout those years, I had the ability to perfect my baldy. So my hair is grown out and it's been about 2 to 3 days. And when it comes to the growing out phase, you realize that with these little bumps, these are my hair growing in. I don't like that. I'm never a fan of those little bumps coming in. You see how my scalp is not smooth anymore as it's growing in. And I don't want to stop the natural way of my hair growing. I just want to aid and smooth the process as it is growing. Because you ever like shaved your hair in other places and it grows back, and it's the most itchiest sensation you have ever endured. Now have that upon your head 360. It ain't fun. I like cutting my hair almost every day because it just makes my life easier completely. So when my hair is growing, I don't have ingrowns, but my hair gets really agitated. And my agitation comes around this part area and in these areas. So I like to be attentive to it because it is very uncomfortable when my scalp is uncomfortable. So for my beginner baby, or for the person who just wants to bring in new tools for their shave routine, you're at the right place and you're with the right person. I will give you a step-to-step guide, and I really hope that this really helps you guys. And if you have any questions, please comment down below. And if you really like the information that I've given you, please like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys all tremendously. All right, love bugs, let's get into this now. So love bug, there are 3 things I need for my shaving process. It is a cup of water or running hot water. Make sure the water is hot. You don't want it to be cold because when you when blah, 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 blah. When the water is cold, then your scalp freezes and it becomes very stiff. When you think about hot and cold water, think about yourself. How do you feel when cold water touches your skin? You shrivel and you compact and you become very tight. While when you feel hot water, you relax, you ease, your muscles get really comfortable. That's our scalp. That analogy, I want you to put that on your scalp. So every time you're shaving your head, think about hot and release, not cold and shrivel. Next up, my trusty old Harry's. Harry's is my go-to. I literally stole this ingredient from my father. He's been a baldy since since coming out the cooter, I think. He's done a lot of things for his head and he has stuck to Harry's. And even though this is a male brand, I don't care. It has worked wonders for me. So my baldy beauty, when it comes down to finding the right shaving products for your scalp, don't just lean into woman products, because the men are doing a wonderful job when it comes to adapting and adhering to what men need. And also what the men got, the woman can use too. It's like clothing. Things can become unisex real quick. So I like to double. I got my Harry's and I got my shaver. This is a 5-blade. It's a little dirty. I'll be using it. Harry's, my little duo. Those are the 3 things I need to shave my head. So I'm gonna give you the ingredients that I use for my prep and for the aftercare. My good old Peach and Lily, please don't make fun of me. My good sis Peach and Lily is die hard. You know I had to bring it back. If you watch my videos before, you know that I am a die hard Peach and Lily fan, baby. And I will never, ever go to somewhere else because this exfoliation has done wonders. This is like my holy grail when it comes to a beautiful, clean scalp. Because when you are shaving multiple times, there's going to be cases where your ingrowns do come. It's human nature, and that is perfectly fine. For me, I really needed something that was going to exfoliate the dead skin, but also the inflammatoriness of my scalp was wicked. So I really, really, really needed something that exfoliated my skin, that didn't have any perfumes including in it. So I use this before my shave and after my shave. You can do after you shave, you can do just before you shave, but the best results for me has been before and after, because you have the dead skin cells before, and then you still have that dead skin cells with the aftershave stuff and blah, 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 that is still attached to your scalp. So you really want to get that good rinse and then good exfoliation after. Next we have is my oil care. I make this, and there's a video that is attached to one of my old videos that goes deep into this. This is oregano oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, vitamin E oil. I think that's all. Like and then rosemary, just because, you know, you don't want to smell like a salad. But this is that girl. And this is the only oil you will ever need to use. Literally. All the other oils I used to get, I used to have like carrot oil, almond oil, everything that you can think of, I still have it in my bag. I don't use. I've done the research. For years I've been bald. For years I've been dealing with this. And I finally found the formula, like the Krabby Patty solution. All right, let's now get into shaving. Okay, I think I've been talking a little bit too much. Okay, so we're gonna start off with our Peach and Lily exfoliation. Gotta get this thing out, baby. Okay, I'll be using the heck out of this. Ugh. You don't really need a lot. You just need enough. This is a bit dry, right? You see how dry it is? I'm gonna add the hot water because remember, hot, release, cold, shrivel. We want a hot and release, yeah? Hot and ready. Hot and ready. Now, the thing with this exfoliation is that sometimes the exfoliating beads, when you don't use a lot of water, can really glide over the head in a way where it's like, oh, do I feel like my skin is actually opening? Continue to do it. It's exfoliation. It shouldn't feel pleasant, but it shouldn't feel horrible. You know what I mean? Make sure you get like your corners behind your ear, down below, because we're bald headed, so we have to hit every angle. Down, like here. Make sure you get your hairline. Make sure you go down. And then we're going to start our shave process. All right, so I washed off the exfoliation. In this process, it does get messy for me because water goes everywhere. Put a towel over you, do whatever. Mine is this. She's gonna be messy, okay? Okay. All right, so I wet my hair. Yeah, I look drenched, but I wet my hair. And we're gonna start with this one. You don't wanna put a lot, because if you have a lot of product on your head, it gets really hard to glide over your scalp. You want enough, not too much. I always start on the left corner. I don't know, that's just tradition for me. I have a bunch of excess, so I'm just gonna, shaving 101. I'm gonna wet my blade. My blade is wet. I am going to lather up this corner because I had many instances where I cut myself. I'm gonna hold my ear, like my ear, because my ear is in the way of my hair, so I'm definitely going to be moving it where I need to, yeah? Right now I'm doing this, so I'm gonna push it down here in this angle. I like to do small pulses. And then feel it out, yeah? So you feel that? You feel a little bit of that hair and then bald? Go back. Make sure you push your ear down. Make sure you don't cut yourself. See how I'm pushing my ear down? Yeah, boom, and then go over. Yeah, the touchy-feely method. Now I'm gonna put a little bit more water in my head so the soap is becoming too tight. It's too bubbly. I need a little bit more of that wet consistency. So I'm going to do that. That's what I like. See, guys? You see the difference? Look, so you see that hair, and then you see the bald, right? Let me see if I could. You see that, guys? Look at the difference. Hair, and then you see like a baldness, right? Ha! And that is the difference between an electronic shaver and a regular shaver. That, baby, is a baldy. That's a baldy. And we're gonna get that all around us, yeah? You have to be kind to how you're shaving. Like, I'm shaving too quickly. You shouldn't do that. For my beginner baby, take your time. You don't wanna cut yourself. I have so many cuts I can show you. You don't wanna be like me. Take your time. Make sure your shaver doesn't become so clogged with the soap because it becomes really hard for you to glide over your scalp. Now I'm gonna do the other side. Ah! So another trick for me is that I like to shave, soap, shave, soap, shave, soap. Just so I'm not shaving on a dry scalp. That's where you get your nicks. And we don't want that. Another thing, when you're shaving, you see what I'm doing, guys? So shave, and then I have my hand to come over and soap it back again. Yeah? Shave, soap, shave, soap. There should never be a time where you are shaving your scalp dry. Don't do that. Another thing, with my head, I have a lot of like grooves. Like, your head has extra skin. It does. And that's a beautiful thing, my love. It's okay. What we need to do to accommodate our extra skin is hold our skin as we are shaving. Now, a lot of the times where I have to hold my head is like in this area, in the middle part. So I like to really tight, like when I say hold it, hold your head. Hold your head tight, yes? Hold your head tight. Make sure the angle that you're going in is a comfortable position for you to hold your shaver. And hold, soap. Hold, soap. Yeah? Take your time within those areas that you don't know really how to soap and shave. You don't have to be doing this quickly. This is for you and for you only. So take your time. Take your time, take your time. If you don't take anything else, I want you to take this. Take your time when you are shaving because you will cut yourself. Now for the back, it's the same thing. For the back, you really want to be careful and cautious when you are shaving, and because there are grooves in our neck, yeah? We have a curve. So with that curve, you want to be flexible with your fingers and also very supportive in your fingers. I like to go different ways, so down, yeah, and then up. Every time I'm feeling to see what hair is still there, what hair is not. Because the worst thing to do is just keep going over and over on a spot that's already cut. Remember our ears? So I would call this the second round of shaving because not everything is gone, but a lot is gone. It's better if you could feel it. But I'm trying to show you guys. So you see how a lot of my hair is gone, but we have like little specks. Like, look. I don't know if you can hear it, but there are little specks that deserve to be out of my hair. Very like rugged and then smooth. So now we're gonna do our second round. Same process. But now with this process, we can feel which ones need our attention within the soap being there. So we just going to go over those areas very carefully. The second time I like a thicker consistency. All right, so we're on our last shave, the third shave. And this is where we just glide over with a little bit of soap again and just fill the areas. All right, beautiful people. So this is my scalp, literally after our shave session. And they say a baldy is a baldy, baby. I don't be playing when it comes to my baldy. I'm so serious. Now I'm gonna add my exfoliation and then we're done. We're done!